Oh, welcome back to the recording here. It's been 2 days since I last played. 2 days. So, I've been doing some thinking here. And Sedate Dancer, I noticed something about her and her stablemate, Jaden's Champion. Same group, same crop born, same year, same time. They both have 48 stamina, and they're both almost, well, Sedate Dancer, her stamina isn't revealed yet, but I kind of skipped ahead just to see, because I was concerned. Her and Jaden's Champion both have 48 stamina. Guys, no matter how well they could end up doing on track, it's not worth breeding that, putting that back in, you know, for breeding at any point. I've worked pretty hard in the last couple of years to get away from bad stamina horses, right? Like, finally we're getting horses with 90 stamina, like, in our barn, right? So, obviously, I don't want to do anything that's going to send us backwards. And I'm torn because, as always, I love the horses that we end up getting. All of them, their names. So, Sedate Dancer here, Joker's card is fine, but Sedate Dancer here, this filly, her stablemate, Jaden's Champion. No matter what they achieve on track, man, it's not going to be worth retiring them to be broodmares or studs, because again, 48 stamina, the game is going to recognize that as an E grade. And we don't have anybody back there with E stamina. You know what I mean? So like I couldn't dare do that. It wouldn't be worth it. Not unless I was going to create strictly like a breeding line. I mean a speed line, maybe. Straight sprinters line, and we can try to maybe build the stamina up, but that means we would have to be extremely selective with those horses with breeding. Sedate Dancer, if we retire her, we'd have to be extremely selective. Obviously, only breed her with other horses with pretty much the same type of stats. Better stamina, more than likely, but speed-wise, you know what I mean? We would have to keep the horse fast. I mean, it's not impossible. But it's like, again, I don't want that in the lines at all. I don't want to have to already go back to trying to get rid of bad stamina when we've kind of done that. You know? Now most of our horses, at least that come from the really good parents, they're getting 80 stamina. You know, they're getting 80 and 90 types of stamina ratings now. So it's like, I'm just not in the mind space to sacrifice that for speed. I feel like we're getting horses with good stamina and good speed. Maybe not, you know, straight 99 type yet, but we're getting closer to that point. So I don't really want to, I don't know. I don't want to deal with bad stamina. It's just a headache of a thing to deal with in this game. I want my horses to be strong enough to be able to handle a race and to not be extremely, you know, fatigued every single time, right? I want them to still be able to, obviously, have a little bit in the tank at the end. So, I'm just not really looking forward to, like, an idea of, yeah, having these 95, 99, whatever, they could eventually be speedsters, but then they have 48 stam. Like, I guess I just don't want to sacrifice that. I feel like we can get the stamina we want and the speed. That's like the real goal. So I don't think I need to like go backwards, you know. Like Jaden's Champion, he's extremely fast. His stamina sucks. So I would have to find a broodmare. I'd have to breed him with the broodmare as fast as he is. Their speed would have to match. And then of course I would hope that her stamina was a bit better, right? That's how you could make use of that horse and its pedigree. But again, I don't know how much I'm going to win with these horses with 48 stamina. It's definitely not my best way to play the game. You know, maybe, I'm sure there's others, you know, that could be better. It's not my thing. I like my horses to at least have mid-60s. You guys know this. Mid-60 stamina, you can do so much more with that. You're not going to have much holding you back. Even a long race at 12 furlongs can be won several times with a horse that has 65 stamina. We've done it on this channel several times, right? With 48, you're not winning any long races with 48 stamina. You're not. Not unless, you know, you're kind of hacking into the game, like how that, is it that, like, chrome type of horse, or that white horse, whatever it is, in Gallop Racer 3 is? With, like, the 200 speed or whatever, just unreal. You know, like, yeah, you're not getting a horse that fast in this game, regardless. Nobody is. That's just unrealistic. And in saying that, I'm saying, like, you know, It just, I don't know. It'd have to really be worth it for me to consider them for breeding, man. It's not how I wanted to start, but it's fine. Oh, man, come on, Mr. Valley King. Oh, I overwhipped. Gosh, why do I do that? Halted his momentum. Surely that could have been a win. We had momentum going up this incline. It's going to get stretch burst. We're not going to catch that 6 horse. Gosh, that was an easy win. I just kind of took away from Valley King. But he's still developing, which is a good... I keep kind of forgetting. I already feel like he's at that level, even though his stats aren't. But he races so well, considering. But he's quite the way off still. But yeah, Jaden's Champion and Sedate Dancer, I just think unless they really prove to be much better than I can do, or than I expect to do with them, and we win more, I just think using them for breeding just wouldn't be worth it. You know, it just kind of just puts a little bit of an inconvenience in what we have to do back there, and I don't think that's the plan or should be the focus. Alright. Now, I did learn something. When I didn't race this girl early enough, the game took her away from me. Again, I skipped ahead to see what the stats were. So obviously I wasn't racing. I just wanted to see what the stats were going to be at some point if they were revealed. I did their races, Sedate Dancer and Jaden's Champion. I skipped everybody else's. The game actually took this girl away from us because I hadn't raced her in 2 months. Keep in mind, there are horses I have intentionally not been racing because I want the game to take them away. I've left them sitting around for half a year and the game hasn't taken them away. I swear, it's like my game is like some alive creature that just likes to play insidious jokes on me every blue moon. I really do. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. That's fine. It's just some of the stuff that happens, it's just like, only in this game, dude. Only in this game would I deal with something like that. So with Sedate and Jaden's Champion, I've just kind of decided I'm just going to try to race them as infrequently as possible. Like, look at this guy. 91 speed. His braking ends up being 95. That was revealed. But again, like, this is E stamina. 48 is an E in this game. I'd have to worry about breeding this back up. Now, granted, we could get a really good sprinting line going with him, maybe. Him and a broodmare that I stick to religiously that has good stamina, right? Something like that. I don't know. And we could create a, you know, like I said, a Storm Lark, Thunder Jam type of line, you know, like we did in Gallop Racer 3. But, and granted, I think one of our horses in Gallop Racer 3 did end up having 48 stamina. But just like, it just seems like it worked better in that game. I feel like this game is a little bit tougher and, I don't know. I guess I just question whether or not you can get by on a horse with 48 stam for, you know, generations. I don't want to play that way. And it's not a fun way to play the game. Get you into grade 3. Continue to build your momentum. So I just... Like I said, the speed is there for sure. I mean, that's the only thing that's keeping the doors open for Jaden's Champion. It's a Sedate Dancer. I mean, she's got to, I think, do a little bit more work because I don't know where her speed is. Like, Jaden is actually extremely fast. That's what's kind of annoying about his low stamina. If he had 60 stamina, he's undefeated right now, easily. That type of horse, but he doesn't have the endurance. Really explosive sprinter, so... Yeah, we could start a line like that, I suppose. Especially if we're trying to break records, but it's like, is that really the focus right now? Like, isn't our focus more like Dream Cup? Trying to get just stronger quality horses overall. Horses with stats in the 80s, 90s over all of their categories. Isn't that really our focus? Like, I don't know. September Sky, she's up in the Cherry Cup. She's still the favorite, even though she's in the green. Sedate Chief's here as well. Martial art. Yeah, the game really took her away because I didn't race her in 2 months. I was just like, wow. The game really doesn't want me to have good fillies, it seems, unless I'm winning on them all the time and I'm racing with them consistently. It's like that's their agreement. You can keep the fillies if you race with them every week and you win every race. It's like that's their secret, like, contractual agreement for me. Just seems that way. You know? Bold Voice. What is that horse about? If anybody knows, let me know in the comment section. Never worked with Bold Voice. Alright. Cherry Cup. We're off and running. It's a mile sprint here, basically, with September Sky. She gets out to a rocket start. I can run her in first place, or I can run her in last. Because I feel confident with her, I'm going to run her in first. As she should be. Okay, she's got a comfortable stride going here. She's going nice and easy. And this is our race to win. Sedate Chief, where are you? Martial Arts actually right behind us. I probably need to keep an eye on that horse. I was going to say, aren't we working with Sedate Chief? We are in Gallop Racer 3. Not in this game, but... yeah, I'm using her in Gallop Racer 3, and I think I'm already going to retire her. Like, she didn't really do... I didn't do anything with her. I just didn't work out. Still sitting pretty here. The September Sky. We have no resistance. Okay, now we're going to get her on the move. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that head-to-head. You're fine, my girl. You're fine. You're fine. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Yep, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. I know my horses, man. I know the horses that can lose a head-to-head and bounce back. She's that type of horse. That's why I'm not worried. Now, there are other horses. Yeah, I know if they lose that head-to-head, they're done. September Sky, fortunately, she is not that type of horse. And, guys, that is her first Grade 1 victory for us. She gets it done in the Cherry Cup. Thought she already won a Grade 1, to be honest. But, hey, it's her first one. So that's awesome, man. September Sky wins the Cherry Cup. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. 3.5 length winner. Double S on the spurt. Just gotta stick to the horses that, you know, I cooperate best with. It's the way to have success, at least for me. Yeah, the game was gonna take her away from me. Like, is that a sick joke? She's S ranked, by the way. 63 stamina. You see? 63 stamina. That's all I want my horses to have as a baseline. It can't be any lower than that. And that's still not good, but, like, that's doable. 48. 48 in this game is really hard. From Diamond Planet of Awesome Autumn. Considering she has Awesome Autumn, her temper's not that bad. I was kind of worried about it, but, 4 wins and 8 starts, 7 finishes in the top 2 out of her 8 starts. So she's been first or second, basically, with 1 Grade 1 win. Our girl's looking pretty good. S rank, and they won her the Golden Oaks in May, and perfect. She goes 2 for 2 there. That's a good way to start building momentum into the summer. And we'll see what she can cook up. I feel good with her. To be honest, if she still continues to grow, I might toss her in a GWS. I think she's got the speed to run in the sprint, for sure. Oh, Sedate Dancer. You poor girl. It's going to be hard with you, and same with you, Jaden. Like, gosh, you guys are great horses, but your stamina is hurting both of you so badly. Breaks my heart. Sedate Ruler. I mean, getting him back would kind of be cool for, like, restarting, like, a dirt line. But technically, do I have anybody available from his... I mean, a couple of his kin are still out there. None of the boys, I don't think, right? We've retired all the boys. Gosh, I feel like I've played with him a lot in this game. I love that horse, but I kind of want to try out some new ones. I'm trying to get outside my comfort zone. That's why I'm trying horses I haven't tried before and whatever. I'm just trying to do different things. You never know what I, will find or what you'll discover when you do that. Jaden's champion is Elliott Cup, 3rd favorite. Coffee Boost and Cully D are here. Ruby, Ruby, Roo. Beautiful dude. Like, 48, bro. That's hard, man. That's hard to deal with. Sorry. Never claim I'm the best at this game. Never have, never will. It's never going to be my goal. But working with a horse with 48 stamina, even if it's fast as heck, it's still a little bit difficult, man. Like, that's really about fine-tuning and the timing to, like, the T. You guys know it's just not my playstyle. It's kind of like the flow. Be in rhythm with my horses, you know? We can adjust to what's happening in the race, and then we can go. That's the type of horse I want. I don't want a horse where I have to, like, get them in the same spot every single time. That feels robotic to me, you know? That doesn't feel like riding with my horse in the game. Butterfly effect. I knew I could run her however I wanted at the front, and we were still pretty much going to win and do well enough. Even if the pace was fast. She was that strong of a horse, right? Solo rider, I feel like that with him. September Sky, I knew that even if she lost that head-to-head, she was going to be fine kicked back. Like, when I know my horses like that, you know. And they at least have decent stats to carry those type of responsibilities. It's an entirely different game, but... And again, we can improvise with our races. I improvised in that last win with September Sky. There's no way that was the proper way to really do that race 100%, but it's like... I knew she could handle losing the head-to-head, and I knew she had the stamina. She had decent enough stamina and speed where she was going to be able to answer back and have a pretty good run, and that's exactly what she did. Those other horses tired out. But, I guess, again, you can improvise with those horses. You don't have to run them the same exact way every time. You can run them faster, you can run them slower, you can run them in, out, whatever. A horse that I have to run so meticulously every single race... to like the T, that's too robotic for me. It's just not how I want to play the game. So, like, Jaden is fast, dude, but it's the stamina. The stamina will come to haunt him at the worst times. And it's like, how much do I have to hold him? Like, he's going to win this race by huge margins. And just hold on. And gassed out. That's what I mean, man. All that speed, but he can barely go anywhere with it. He's like an Energizer Bunny of a horse, but it's just like the battery doesn't even last like a day. Not even a day. The battery barely lasts 30 minutes. That's really what he is. Just, out. Oh. Wins the Azalea Cup at 10 furlongs, mind you, as well. That's quite the hump. Yeah, it would help if I didn't put him in such long races, obviously. But the speed helps, clearly. And with an even better stamina rating of 61 instead of 48, well, yeah, we're waltzing onto that win by probably 8 lengths. So, is it doable? Sure, it's doable. But again, it's just not the way I really want to play the game. It's just like, ugh. It was a great win, I think, for the horse. He's S-ranked. They won him in the Golden Derby. Are you kidding me? No. We barely won that race. He doesn't have the stamina for that. I understand that's the path he should go, but he doesn't have the stamina. The game doesn't, understand that. I'm going to put him 8 furlongs in this Mars Stakes. See how he does in that. Because, again, I'm still, on the fence about using them for breeding if they turn out to actually win, some races and get some decent awards. Again, you just breed strictly speed with this guy. You match speed, match speed, match speed. You just keep going higher. And then with her, I still don't know her speed yet. I can tell she's not really that fast, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Let me make sure everybody's in a race before the game tries to snatching our children away in the middle of the night. It's basically what they're doing, bro. You don't check in for just a little bit, and they're just snatching them away. And it's like, it's been an hour. They're okay. It's been a week in the game. It's fine. I'm not abandoning the horse. Unless it's a, horse I did say, we can't work. And I just wish the game would give you the option to, again, release the horses, but they don't. So I just have to let them sit there. But I'm being funny, of course. I'm bantering. I'm just poking fun at the game as I always do. I understand that's just how it works. It's not really a big deal. I just don't want my horses taken away. That's like the only thing. I don't want my horses taken away. If we get horses with bad stats or not compatible stats, we have to work around it or just decide it's not worth it. You know, it's not a big deal. But I don't want my horses taken away. It's my only thing ever. Everything else, I'm just being funny and just talking, you know what, for the sake of, obviously, entertaining you guys. Frugal Arc, she's up into grade 2, 10 furlongs, blah, 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 meow, meow. She's still developing, but you know the deal. It's just funny some of the things you hear. Cuckoo, cuckoo. We're off and running. And, should be a win. Easy win. Obviously, we're the favorite, so like the pressure's on. But it's Frugal Arc, one of my favorite horses. I mean, she's by far my favorite amongst the fillies in this game. Who would you compare her to in real life, Frugal Arc? What grade 1 winning filly? Doesn't matter what region. She could be from anywhere in the world. Who would you compare Frugal Arc to? Or compare her to Frugal Arc? Like, which one of those horses out there, real horses, do you think Frugal Arc represents the best? I'm not sure, to be honest. Thing about grade 1 fillies that were really good, pretty much over years of their career, right? Now, I'm pretty sure there's a horse we probably would all have in mind for the most part within the last 10 years. No, last 15, really. Gosh, dang, it's been that long. But, yeah, I'm just curious. No Rebo, but it's fine. Grit, she kicks in. And Frugal Arc, there she goes. 6 is staying with us, but nope. 6 is still staying with us. It's fine. It's fine. Challenge rejected. Challenge rejected. Frugal Arc gets it done, as she's always supposed to do. Good grade 2 win there for the lady. Good stuff, man. Lots of winning, hopefully titles with Frugal Arc. I really want to maximize her in this game, too. Like, I feel like she's really untapped in 03. Like, if you find her, use her, dude. She's a really easy girl to work with, too. So if you need a solid broodmare that's going to give you, you know, good lines of horses, I think Frugal Arc is reliable. She's like Scabbit, you know. They're not the best girls in the game, but, like, if you find them and you need them, I'd use them. You know, you're bound to get good lines from them. Solo rider here. Up in the second cup. 10 furlongs in Hong Kong. Crafty Gift and Pure Ruin are here. I'm not worried about either of those two. We're almost a $2 favorite over Crafty Gift. Solo Rider is the real deal. 98 braking, 85 speed. Still don't know the stamina, but clearly he's got enough. Diamond Plan out of Moon Trapper. Fast growth type, so he's pretty much at his peak. So as soon as he hits the track, he's ready to go. But I have a feeling he's a horse who'll be able to run for a little bit longer than, obviously, his peak. Like, I feel like he'll still be competitive even when he's 5 years old. I mean, he's undefeated now as we speak, right? He's undefeated now, so definitely, I think at 5 years old, his speed should still be in the 70s, hopefully. He should still be fast enough to win some more easier grade 1s, but I'm really surprised he came out as strong as he did. It's like he's really tapping into the strength of like every member in his pedigree. You know what I mean? Because Moon Trapper wasn't super strong. She had 4 or 5 good stats. Relatively good stats, and then everything else was like average or below average, you know? Diamond Plan, of course, we know what his stats are, but Moon Trapper, of course, she does have a decent pedigree of Desert Diver. Is it Desert Diver and Ant B for her? I think it's Desert Diver and Ant B. So again, strength with Ant B, strength with Desert Diver. I really feel like this guy, Moontrapper, he has the best of all of that. Everybody's strength rolled up into one. Which is nice, because again, Moontrapper, his mother, she wasn't really that strong. She was strong in, I would say, some of the most important categories, which helped her to be a very consistent horse, but, you know, we couldn't take her to international grade 1s and win out. Like, she wasn't that type of strong horse. Love his look, too, man. He's really got the best of Moontrapper's look here. Yeah, it's kind of got that shine. I love it. Solo Rider, it's our race to win, brother. Smooth sailing here, my boy. Smooth sailing. Okay, let's get cooking. That's fine. Plenty of stamina. Kick it up. Yep. Plenty left to go. Oh, run him down. That's Crafty Gift. Run him down, brother. Dude, look at Solo Rider, man. I'm not even worried. This horse is unreal. I've never had an undefeated original in this game. Solo Rider, dude. Solo Rider. Undefeated, 7 for 7. Second grade 1 win. And that starts off his GWS Turf campaign with first place. Man, Solo Rider from Diamond Planet of Moontrapper. You don't understand how much that just sends me to the moon. Literally. The fact that a grade 2 filly, like Moontrapper really, with Diamond Planet, could produce a horse like this that's winning easily. And we're undefeated. I haven't done that with any of our originals, ever. Ever. And we're still not showing any signs of really losing on him. You know, I don't feel like we've really been challenged yet. I'm just like, how did Diamond Planet Moontrapper create that type of horse? And not the other families and the other combinations we have done with much stronger parents collectively together. But I'm not complaining. It's just like, it just goes to show you, man. Sometimes that one pair ends up being like the super, you know, the super horse family. And you're just like, I wasn't expecting that. Galaxy Star, she's up in the Saint Stakes. 10.5 furlongs. Winner place, so at least they're giving us flexibility. Our speed's only at 70. So if anything, that's going to be a little bit of an obstacle with her. Her stamina's still high enough. Her response is great, but she does need her response, I should say, still really high, but faster horses are going to be more of a threat to us in the stretch. She has the stamina to outlast them, but if they have the speed and they're close enough, they're going to go by us. So I'm really going to have to try to focus on getting her out probably really early in the stretch and just hoping she doesn't die out too bad at the end. Because she doesn't have the speed to like run horses down or keep up with the fastest horses anymore. She's a horse we got to keep out in front with like a comfortable size gap. She can maintain that because she's got the endurance, and then that puts a lot of stress on the other horses to have to try to close that gap. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, even these faster horses, they can't keep that speed up for a long time. Most of them can't. Not yet, at least. So, in comparison to where their stamina lies, like the special ones that we come up with in these races do. I don't think anybody in this field is like special. They're good, obviously, but nothing crazy. Galaxy Star doesn't want to be leading, but she can. She's got a little bit of that triangle shader for front runner. I'm just keeping her here just because, again, I think like we're going to need to get her going in front a lot sooner because this type of race, these horses will fly. Speed is a big factor in these type of races. She is max stamina, so that's good. We've managed her. She's been comfortable. Very responsive, which is fantastic. That's the good thing about getting horses. The really good response rating, man. They really will listen to you, and you don't have to fight with them. They're not going to fight with you, so you can stay on the same page. So this is where I got to kind of start getting her a little bit going. She's got last corner leader. Now I need to kick away, because, again, she's got 80 stamina, so let's just see if this is a big enough buffer for her to hang on. She's still got plenty of stamina left. That's not the problem. But look, the 5 is still gaining. 5 is still gaining. Still gaining, and that to me is just the speed difference. 5 and the 1. She's not tiring out, not really. That's just a speed difference, you know? I don't know how they expect me to win that race. Like, she doesn't have the speed for it anymore. Thought that would work. But, yeah, I just feel like that speed is going to be a problem. You know, and it's going to be a little bit tougher to win with her. Forgot to check that, but I think, like I said, Solo Rider's still leading. Yeah, I mean, 69 speed, like, you know, those horses, they have better speed figures than that. Again, I'm not saying they were the greatest, but they are fast enough, and, like, we have to be in a better spot, speed-wise, to really compete. You saw she had the endurance. Like, the field was clear. There was still 3 or 4 lengths between her and the rest of the field for almost the whole furlong down the stretch. But, again, that speed started to kick in. Those horses really started to get in their drive. That's where she loses out. So, like... Okay, what's your last couple of races looked like? Your last win... I mean, you had to think, in a couple of months, your speed has dropped actually quite a couple of points. She was fast enough to still win that China Cup in Hong Kong. She was still like mid-70s, but being at 70 or lower, and in this case now she's at 69 already. Like, her speed's certainly falling off a cliff, so if I want to still get some wins with her, grade 1-wise, I'm going to have to be really picky, but I can't take any races away from anybody else. Like, I don't really want to run her... To be honest, maybe running her longer would actually be more beneficial. Like 12.5, I wonder if that would benefit her more. She's not going to be too happy about that, but you've already achieved what we've needed to do with you, my girl. So, like, we're just kind of just letting you enjoy your time. Let's go ahead and get a quick save in. And progress onwards. It's, we're definitely in a transition period. Like, we're seeing the really good horses start to kind of peek through now. And obviously I'm trying to double down and triple down on that. That way it's the baseline of, like, every horse is, like, at Butterfly Effects level or Solo Rider. Granted, if we're winning every single race with everybody all the time, you guys know how that will be for me. I will get bored. So I just hope that things stay challenging enough. To an extent. But I know eventually once you get the super horses, I think you just kind of start winning that much easier. Yeah, everybody's good, right? Light Solar Rider, Summer GP next. Yeah, why not? Just keep stacking the wins, brother. Yeah, I don't care if he's at his peak right now. He's undefeated. He's got 2 grade 1s already. Diamond Plan out a Moon Trapper. It's just like... It's amazing how that works. And he looks exactly like her. If you guys remember how Moon Trapper looked. Beautiful girl. Looks exactly like her. And he just has the strength of Diamond Plan. Basically. Frugal Golden Derby. Yeah, we'll get that for you. Should be good enough to handle that. And Golden Times racing in Singapore. So lots of racing here in May. Also a lot in June next month. 2-year-olds will be here soon. Need to get to that in timely fashion. Working our way there. Working our way there. Shallow Light. We're up with her again. 9 furlongs. She's expected to finish 6th. So we have to beat half this field. Okay. A little bit of pressure, but, you know, I feel good with her. I think we can figure it out. I mean, we still don't know a lot about her, so that's why it's like... a little bit of pressure, but... like, I don't know what her stamina or her speed is. I just know that she's not a horse that fights with me a lot, and she has a decent amount of heart in there. I mean, she's got strong heart and what else? Excuse me. Again, I think she'll probably be like another Moon Trapper, maybe Pink Gemstone type. And Pink, as a, you know, broodmare, excuse me, I've been giving us some pretty good horses, so. Let's have to wait and see, but, I certainly think she has potential to maybe serve us later for breeding, if we can figure out how to win with her. Now I'm getting her going early on the whip. I don't know if this is exactly what needs to happen to keep her competitive. See, she fights well. I don't know what her stats are. I don't think she's very fast, to be honest. Field's coming. It's going to be close at the line. We may have just got 6th. Okay, just cleared it. Like I said, I like her. I feel good with her. I think she's a decent horse. She's still developing, keep in mind. So she's quite a ways off, but I've been doing well with her. So I feel like she could be a horse we could have success with later. More success than we expect. Maybe Moonbeat type of level, I could get that as well. As long as we're doing well with her now, that's a good sign. She'll still be E-ranked for a while. Her stats are nothing impressive. She's from General Reason out of Irish Fleet. 2nd win, strong heart. Again, look at her growth type. Her chart there. She's about halfway there. So she'll peak maybe by 5. So again, she still has time to develop. All we see is the power is 62. So of course, you know, just where she's at now, nothing special on paper. But I feel like all she needs is a little bit of a boost, and I could win with her at grade 1s. I don't think she's too far away. Again, she still needs time overall, but yeah, I don't think it's out of reach for her to be that type of horse. And 9 to 14, I mean, that's pretty long. So that means she's not really meant to be like a miler or a sprinter. So that should tell me her endurance should be decent. And I think Irish Fleet did at least have A level endurance. So the only thing she's missing is the speed, which General Reason wasn't that fast. Irish Fleet, I think, is faster than him. So again, we could get a really kind of good endurance horse. And that's what I'm hoping she is. Ultimately, but jury's still out. But yeah. So Cleopatra and Galaxy Star are the two girls leading our entire group of horses right now, especially in regards to their age and experience. Solo Rider, I would say on paper, is competing with them. Joker's card is getting up there. So yeah, it's been nice to have some girls and really doing good things for the HRG. The HRG stable, man. Cleopatra and Galaxy Star both just trying to outdo each other, basically. Joker's card, favorite here in the Young Mile Cup. I think we should win this. I've been feeling good with him. Almost 70 stat for Stam. And his speed, he's 81, so he's got a little bit of kick to him. 88 response. Yeah, he's decent enough to be competitive to win the right grade 1s. That's really all that matters. And this should be an easy race for him to win, I think. Now, does he have a grade 1 yet, though? He's got one grade 1 win on the dirt. And I'm running him on the turf. Does he have the preference for both? I can't remember. I'll have to check. I mean, that'd be great if he does, obviously. More of those horses are always a good thing. It's a good start for Joker. Always gets out pretty well, to be honest. And running pretty nicely here. So try to just settle him in. Okay, just gonna tuck you right there. Who's that? Wild Vegas. Sometimes I always feel like it's her, then it's not. And it's like she's so recognizable, but then there's always another gray horse that I feel like they have similar tack and colors, but it's not Wild Vegas. I don't know who I'm thinking about. Okay. Now, just got going at the right... overwhipped. Gosh. Answer back, answer back, answer back. You're good, bro. You're good. You're better than these horses. You're better than these horses. Overwhipping almost cost us the race. Can you imagine? We're going to close in here, I think. Oh, that's close. Gosh, why am I overwhipping? They just gave that to us. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just need to get out of there. I just need to get out of there. That's a clear, easy win without the overwhipping. Thank goodness he's strong enough to answer back. He wins the Young Mile Cup at 8 furlongs on the turf. Double S for the spurt. Yeah, imagine, I lose that race, they're going to give me C or some type of nonsense. You know what I mean? Fickle. That guy overwhipped. That should have been like A tops. Like, me holding him wasn't the problem. He's strong enough to bounce back and blow past those horses. That's exactly what he was going to do. And then I overwhipped and then halted his momentum. A win is a win, though, right? We'll take it. And it's the second one. Joker's card. Yeah, his stats or whatever, but he's Diamond Plan and Chasing Hearts. Good pedigree. Strong pedigree for sure. So he's got the strength. Everything to really hang in there. Chasing Hearts. Look at her. She comes from Arctic Crop out of Suave Buster. So Joker, he is a he's certainly a horse of some stature, and we'll get him. He can handle 12. Let's go ahead and get him in a But wait, what is his dirt rating? I want a grade 1 with him, and what? So confusing. I mean, I do want to know his dirt rating. Oh, we can run him in the Belmont. Yes, please. I totally forgot. We really could have ran him in the Derby, huh? Just missed that. It's fine. I don't know, the Preakness. He'll be in the green. Preakness, where I could save him for the Belmont, he'll be in the blue. I do want to try him at the Belmont. I want to see how he handles the distance. And, yeah, see, if he's capable of winning that race on the dirt, that'd be pretty impressive. I'm just curious if he is a dirt horse for one. I hope they don't really give us favoritism, but I don't know. He might be suitable for the dirt. I mean, Chasing Hearts doesn't have any dirt in her pedigree, I don't think, right? I'm not sure where he would have gotten it from, but, there we go with everybody, right? Yeah, no idea. Guess we'll figure that out. Preakness at the shorter distance would have made probably more sense at a lower level, but again, I think he's got the stamina to be able to hang at 12 furlongs, so if he could really be a good dirt horse, it'd be good to know if he could run 12 right from the jump. It's not a whole lot of those races, but, you know, some of them, I mean, the important ones that you want to win. I'd just like to know he has the endurance for that. Anyways, Golden Time. We haven't raced with this dude in a while. We're up in Singapore. We are the favorite. Certain Link and Corley Kite and blah, 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 blah. They're here, whatever. Winner place. Golden Time is at his peak, so we gotta do as much as we can with him. Closer. Pretty good closer, mind you. Like working with him so far. Here we go. It's been a while since we raced in Singapore. Golden Time. Never worked with this horse. First timer for me in this game. So, I mean, it's not like this game has a whole bunch of closers you can work with, and especially really good ones. You have to be picky. Now, somebody's got to go to the front here. We're not supposed to be up here. Yeah, I know you're mad, bro. We're supposed to be in last place. We got too good of a start. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Relax, relax, relax. We're gonna go a little bit faster now. It's all good. Okay, so got to make sure we are in striking distance. Granted, this dude is fast. I think he's got the right build to make a good stretch run, but these are still good horses, and we can't take them for granted. So, like, this dude doesn't have Golden Monster type of closing speed. You know what I mean? So, just have to make sure we are in a good lane to kind of do our stuff. It's got the stamina, so we can kind of punch it now. Good run. Let's go. Now, is it me, or did we leave them in the dust? Oh my gosh. Yo, this guy's closing strength is actually kind of nice. Golden Time. Oh my goodness. Makes that look super easy in Singapore. Yeah, I like this horse. Wow, Golden Time, huh? Gotta be honest, never paid attention to this horse in this game. So if you're unfamiliar with him, I don't know. Winner in Singapore. Easy winner. My goodness. And only S ranked, really? Fast growth type, of course. First grade 1 win there at 10 furlongs. Gotta get him a title at least, but hopefully he's good enough to actually run past his peak. I just wonder how long it'll take these stats to really start dropping bad. Like, once they start hitting the 60s, I mean, I don't think it'll be bad, but winning grade 1s will be hard. Dublin Derby, why not? Just keep him on that, because, like, gosh, he's certainly got the stamina to make long races work like that. Great run. That was really... We're 5 minutes away from the glorious HRG hour of 2 a.m. Yes, I hear the applause, I hear the screaming, I hear the chaos. Yes. September Sky and the Golden Oaks, 12 furlongs for our girl. We are the favorite. Sedate Chief's the second favorite. September Sky is really good. I really like this girl, man. And I think speed-wise, she'll probably be mid-80s. Her other stats are whatever. She's really left side dominated, except for the temper. From Diamond Planet out of Awesome Autumn, though, that was expected. But yeah, she's pretty easy to work with, and I think she's got enough strength to make these longer distance races work. May not look like it, but again, I think some of these horses, just depending on who their parents are and the quality of the parents, they just seem to be a little bit better fitted for races that maybe you would look at their stats and say, oh, I don't know if they can really run that. Not always the case, but I think sometimes some of them just have that ability, especially if you're using Diamond Planet Awesome Autumn, 2 strong horses for what they're worth. September Sky, her stats may not reflect exactly what theirs were, but her quality should be strong enough to represent it. And, yeah, when you think about it, Diamond Planet Awesome Autumn, she really should be strong. Her stats don't really, I think, reflect her actual strength. Running a little bit hot here. That's fine. That's fine. Who is this? Rock of One. Go away, bro. Like, lords, handle your horse. You guys don't have a chance today. Just take it easy. Just take it easy, okay? We're not running that hot, are we? I mean, I just think she's... I don't know. I think she's good enough to handle this distance. Didn't realize you were going kind of bananas back there. I just feel like everybody else is just really lagging behind. I don't feel like they're trying to be anywhere near us. Other front runner too? Loving Fear, Martial Art, and they've settled that far behind? A lot of Proceeders. Interesting. They're definitely taking their time back there, so... But September Sky, she's been feeling comfortable. So I'm not really worried. I want to get her off the rough, though. Now they're going to start their push. Okay, whatever. We can go too. Let's see if she has enough to hang on. Second win. Wow. Oh, wow. September Sky. This is what I mean. The strength is there, people. Her stats don't reflect it, but the strength is in that horse. Believe that. Second grade 1 at 12 furlongs. She knocks it out of the park. Don't let the stats fool you, man. There is strength in that racehorse right there, and you just saw it. Beautiful girl, isn't she? September Sky. My favorite time of the month. For what it's worth, because of the seasons. And whatnot. It also happens to be my birthday month, but that's really not the reason. Like, I like September because of the season. Fall is always nice. My favorite season. I love seeing the leaves change. The colors. Yeah, I love how the temperature feels outside. Like, it's that perfect mix of, like, obviously not hot anymore, but not freezing cold. It's like a comfortable, just, like, slight chill. That's, like, my favorite type of weather, realistically. Outside of that, and warm weather, I'll always take my warm weather, but fall weather I could deal with. It's just not fall weather here where I live a lot. We get that for, like, 2 months, and that's it. Turner's talking about something I didn't care, I didn't read, of course, as always. Whatever. S rank for September Sky. Like I said, you look at her stats, it doesn't tell you, like, she's that strong of a horse. Not really. The braking is good, the response is good, yes. The speed and the staying will hit mid-80s. Okay, yeah. Everything else is just kind of middle of the road, right? But again, she doesn't have a bad stat. That's the key. No bad statty. 40 temper is doable, right? 43 heart. Yeah, she gets discouraged, but she's such a strong horse with her staying and her speed. She can continue to kind of bounce back. So, you know, she loses that head-to-head with that 43 heart rating. Her speed is able to keep her, in the race, really. If she was slower, she probably would be done. But she has the speed to get that second win, and we saw that. So yeah, this filly is a lot stronger than her stats recognize. But again, Diamond Planet and Awesome Autumn. Think about those two horses individually. Like, this is a really strong filly here. So let's just keep her on her winning ways. Okay. New York Oaks, will you be ready for that? Ooh, you will. Dublin Oaks or the New York Oaks on the dirt? Boy, she's not... Is she a dirt horse? Don't know her dirt rating. Diamond Planet and Awesome Autumn aren't dirt horses, though, so that would... Let's just keep her on the turf. That's clearly what's been working. Okay, so we'll run her in the Dublin Oaks then. That's fine. Wait, let me make sure there's not another race before that. Oh, there's a couple. London Crown, 8 mile. What's her max? 8 furlongs? She is a miler. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that, actually. I want to try to win with her as much as possible. Perfect. So we're going to get her in the London Crown Stakes with the 3-year-old girls. Running a mile. Seems to be her a really good window, but she just proved as well she can run 12 furlongs like it's nothing and obliterate the competition, so I think she'll be fine at whatever distance. Fairy Dancer, again, I don't... Who wants a horse with a close race not good on there? Like, none of us, right? None of us want that on our horses, so... I think we're good, right? Gosh. Sometimes I forget, because again, the game will take horses away from you if you're not racing them enough. It's just something I wish that wasn't the thing. 2003, you know, you can just do what you need to do. Game won't take them away. Frugal Art, she's up in the Golden Derby. She is the favorite. Top 3. I don't really care who's in the field. I just think we need to focus on winning, like always with Frugal. So that's what I'm going to do. Just focus on winning. That's it. It'll be about everything. Quack, 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 quack. The horses are quack, 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 quack. And we get it, okay? We get it, dude. We get it. They're on the track. They're racing. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Or in the Gallop racer. You know what I mean? I always wonder why that was like the limit of like what they could do for like commentary and audio and like games in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Like it was always like 4 or 5 lines max for like any voice actor. It's like, is that really the limit of what the games could hold memory wise? Like only 5 like audio clips? Like, am I the only one that's ever thought about that? I mean, obviously games nowadays are darn near full cinematic movies at this point, you know, with the amount of dialogue, but back in the day, man, for this type of game, having voice, like, commentary in there was, like, a big deal, remember? There's so many games that just didn't have voice stuff in it. It was just text on the screen, especially if you grew up, like, as a gamer, 80s, 90s, even before that, possibly, but for sure, 80s and 90s. Early 90s, mind you, as well, so it's like... I remember when I would hear a game and there would be, like, voiceovers. I'm like, yo, voiceovers! There's, like, 4 clips. You know what I mean? Especially in a game like this, like when you grow up watching horse racing on TV, you hear commentary, so you know that's part of the sport. But then when you play the games, it's like there's not full commentary, with the exception of Rival Stars, that Melbourne racing game, of course, and probably maybe a couple others I'm not listing. But you guys get the point. This game at this time period to have commentary, like I wished it would be a thing, but for some reason I knew they just weren't going to have the capabilities of doing full commentary at this time. Like, I think I was consciously aware at that age in my life. When this game first came out when I was, 12 or 13. I was like, yeah, they probably don't have the resources for that. So a late start here for Frugal. It's kind of my fault. And I don't know if we're going to catch the rest of these horses. Maybe we will, but... it's not looking too good. I think I kind of messed that one up. Unless they really tire out in the end, but no, I think I got started way too late. Yep. I botched that one big time. Don't know what I was thinking. It's a wasted race. Gosh, it's wasted. Ugh, awful, awful, awful. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, I think I should have kept her closer up front. I think dropping her back the way I did just kind of knocked me off my rhythm there. Burning Wind, he's up in the Grade 2 Nagano, one of my favorite Grade 2 dirt races in this game. I like the track. I like how fast it is, especially with the right dirt horse, and he's the favorite. Bad stamina, bro. That's like bad stamina and power. If those were at least 20 points higher each, 10 points higher each, 20 points would be preferable for the power. At least 67 power. Give me 67 or higher stamina. Solid horse, man. Good ability, spurt, last corner leader, and stretch burst. It's always good to have those on the racehorse in this game. From Flying Cowboy out of Fiery Dancer. And you can run in a lot of positions, too. Like, he's really a good proposition for a sire if we can try to rack some more grade 1s with him, maybe. I mean, it's been a while since we've had a really good dirt original. And he's kind of doing that right now for us, so... yeah, it'd be nice to kind of get another one. Maybe we can start a Burning Wind line. I don't know. I mean, I think he's making a name for himself. Been recording about an hour. I think this video is already like 2.5 hours, but I think I'm still going to keep going. Or I could split it. I don't know. Yeah, I might split it. Just to make sure you guys have another longer episode afterwards. Because that'll at least give me some time in between recording. So I can focus on other stuff. So be more practical to give you more episodes. More videos. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody's got to get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh, we just got through there. I almost got him blocked, man. I think he's got the speed to run these horses down. Burning Wind. Very gritty in the stretch. I like it. It's a grade 2, but still, man. Like I said, I love this race. I don't know why. I just love how quick this track is. This particular track. With a dirt horse coming off of turn 4, man. I love that feeling. Good grade 2 win there for Burning Wind. At my favorite race of the grade 2 caliber in the game. Yeah, it's like a really, really fast dirt track, man. And I do watch, obviously, horse racing. Speaking of that, I wonder if there's actually anything going on right now. If it's one of the tracks in Japan, some of the dirt racing, the races are kind of like that. If they're 6, 7 furlongs, it's pretty enjoyable. For me, it's just different. And I like seeing just kind of how they adjust to running, like, you know, tighter turns than what most of the North American circuits are. Or probably even in the Northern Hemisphere in general. Alright, Burning Wind, still S ranked. He's peaked, his stats will be dropping though. But 8 for 13 in terms of wins, 3 grade 1s. Still want to get him a dirt title, so like Caesar's Cup. Yeah, you gotta run in that, brother. Good. Gotta try to win that. I mean, right now he's 2 wins away, I think, from a title, so I have to just keep plugging away and just trying to get him there. Frugal Arc, alright. Messed up your race last time out. Oh, let's see. Running her in the green doesn't make sense, does it? Paris GP. That's a pretty important race. If she can win that as a 3-year-old, that usually seems to do good for the end of the year classification. So she'll still be in the green, though. I'll tie your stakes. Let's do that. 12 furlongs. She's capable of handling it. Oh, wait, Golden Time. Did I get him in a race yet? Yeah. Derby. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll get a couple more races done here. And then, yeah. Trying to think of, what else? Gosh, there's still so much racing left in the year. It's weird how like the beginning of the year there's nothing, but it still doesn't go by as fast as I would want it to, especially when we have more horses now. And then when you finally get to the middle part of the year, I'm like, yes, finally we're here. I'm excited, but I'm like, oh yes, now it's just going to take us like a bazillion episodes to get to the end of the year. I still don't even know who I want to put in the GWS Sprint. Like, I don't know who's fast enough that can win it realistically. Jaden's Champion has already peaked in regards to his speed. Like, does he even have the... Like, he doesn't have the... I don't even know his power rating. I mean, I could try him out, just for the heck of it. Joker's card is available for the sprint. Solo Riders on the turf. Yeah, I guess Joker's card and, I mean, of course, I think I would rather try to get the title with Joker's card. So we should probably put him in the sprint, honestly. He can win at a mile. That's all he needs to do. He can win at a mile. He can win a little bit shorter. So, yeah. Let's just keep rolling on. Well, I've decided just for convenience sakes, I'll just keep recording this episode and just record another one at a later time. But I'll make sure you guys aren't without any videos. That's what I'm trying to say. But as I just thought about it, and I really don't feel like splitting. It'd just be a lot easier just to keep this as one. So we'll get through and at least get to the debut of at least 2 of our 2-year-olds for that first week. See what they're looking like. Sedate Dancer. She's up in this grade 3. Game's still not telling me her leg type. Unfreaking believable. Her odds are getting higher and higher, but that's not really helping. Still don't know anything about her besides the fact that she's a dirt horse, which I already knew prior to her hitting the track. So that doesn't help. And they're playing hide and go seek with the rest of her stats. Like, for what, bro? And her grandfather has the record here. Be amazing if she could actually break it. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a really good dirt filly, but I don't know what the rest of her stats are looking like. That's a lie. Her stamina's 48, but the other part of her stats is what I'm really referring to. That I don't know. And I would like to know it. I think she's a mid, but she just always seems to break so well. It just seems like kind of a hassle to have to drop her back all the time. But ultimately, if that's where she needs to run, I'll run her that way. It's been easier to run her as a procedure. I just probably need to hold her in the stretch with her spurt. But she doesn't have that much speed either, so... And let's see. She's got to finish 4th or higher, so... Like, not a good stretch run, but she doesn't have the speed that you need on a horse to really close well. That's the thing. She does not have the speed, so I'm just kind of like, such a weird spot with her and Jaden. I just kind of gave up on that race halfway through. She hit max stam, that's good, but yeah, Cleopatra's up in the Spring Mile Cup. This is just a tune-up race, I guess, for the Mile Champ title. But yeah, Sedate Dancer and Jaden's Champion, they're both in the same boat, man. Both in the same boat. Not at all blaming the horse for that race, though. I just think it's just limited options with those two as far as how I can run them to the best of their ability. This feels limited, man, because you see what we can do on the horses that actually, you know, have the parameters that I really want. And most importantly, that we need for breeding. Like I said, we have to be more selective going forward. You guys are going to be having more of a role in that as well, so That's as far as like what options we'll have. Like I can't go backwards and have those horses in there. You know what I mean? Like stats have to be average or higher across the board. We can't really get any more bad ratings. Not too much. Some will in the barn. I don't like the sounds of that at all. Does not sound like a good time, let me tell you. Imagine Cleopatra strong enough to make this run work. Well, she's still got a ways to go, but don't know if she's going to get it done. Third favorite. Are we going to close in on anybody at any point? Any point, Cleopatra. She lost a head-to-head. She actually got discouraged for a time. That doesn't seem to happen. She's fighting back now, but not going to be third. That was a weird race. I'm not going to lie to you. Yikes. Didn't go the way I was planned. Thought we felt good, but apparently not. Feel like it's a little bit of delayed syndrome here with my starts. Joker's card, 10th in the Derby. Yeah, not really a dirt horse, but I would like to get that confirmed at least. I'd like to. Be surprised at some of the stuff that happens sometimes. And it's an excuse to put a 3-year-old colt in the Belmont. Most importantly, because we didn't have anybody else available. But we've had stranger things happen, so nothing's out of the realm of possibility with this playthrough. Never is. Look at that. Like that they got the gates to match and look pretty authentic for what it's worth, and then they're gone. They disappear in an instant. We were there, and then just poof, magic. Lots of magic happening with Gallop Racer. Falling confetti, you know, just out of thin air. Gates disappearing, poof. Yeah, lots of magicry. It's not even a word, but you guys know what I mean. There's a lot of magic nonsense going on in Gallop Racer, apparently. So, kind of surprised. He could actually run a little bit faster with this pace, but he's in good rhythm. I don't think he's a dirt horse, really, but I just wonder if he's strong enough to handle some dirt races here and there. We've found horses like that. He's feeling good, and I just maxed him for what it's worth. This is a really easy Belmont right now, man. I mean, those fractions are still a little bit faster than some of the grade ones at this same distance, but still. Is that Sedate? Who is that? No, that's not Sedate. It is Sedate. I was going to say, what are you doing way off the pace? Who's up there? Far Series and Gradual Express? Yeah, I don't know. This race is just kind of all backwards, man. Who knows what's going to happen here? Let's go, my guy. Oh, I lost the head-to-head there. Keep fighting back. You got plenty of stamina. Keep driving, keep driving, keep driving. Keep driving. No room for you. Sorry. Yo, Joker is fighting his heart out here. This guy is still fighting. Still fighting. Sedate Ruler is going to go past. And it's going to be it's going to be a second place finish in the Belmont for Joker's card. You see, that's why I put him in that race. I wanted to see if he could actually be that type of horse. Sedate Ruler just gets back to beat us at the end, and to be honest, if I didn't lose that head-to-head, we'd probably win that race, so that's on me. But my gosh, what a run! That's not a dirt horse, people. It's not even a dirt horse. Keep that in mind. Not really a dirt horse. I don't think there's any dirt in that pedigree, to be honest. That's a big-time finish on the dirt. That dude is not a dirt horse, man. He just finished second. It's a tough field of dirt horses. And they're still not going to tell me the rating, which is bogus. I really would like to know. Because, I mean, that's a relatively tough dirt race to win in general in this game. If you don't have a proper dirt horse to handle it. So, like, the fact that he was not even a length away from winning. It's like, why? The hide and seek with the stats. That is not a brilliant mechanic. I'm going to put him in the Tokyo Derby. I want to see. I want to know what his rating is. Maybe he gets lucky and he's a special horse that has like an okay dirt rating. Imagine it says okay. You know, again, I'm thinking long term. That'd be good for breeding, of course. Yeah, second. He almost won that race, people. Like, Joker's card is a solid horse, but mother really strong, father stronger. You know, like Diamond Plan's been working well for us so far. Sedate Dancer, got to get you in a race. I don't know what to do with you though. It's feeling a bit difficult. We'll run you the Sparking Cup, 8 furlongs in the dirt, and a grade 3 with the girls. See if I can try to figure something out with you then. Yeah. So a little bit of experimentation going on because I got to figure out where some of these horses really need to be. Or what's best suited for them or what they can be flexible with. I want to know all the options we have. Especially if we're going to turn a horse into a long-term prospect. Cleopatra, what else do you still need? Does she have a long champ title yet? Or is that what I'm still working on? I feel like I've been working on that for a while. No, she does. Okay, mid-champ. Mid-champ. So just something really easy. 10.5. No GWS, though. Chicago Stakes, that's perfect. Yep, see if she can win that race. Alright, I think we're set. The 2-year-old will be here very soon, very soon, very soon, very soon. I'm excited, hope you all are. Valley King, up into grade 3, expected to finish 4th. He's still developing, as you can see. From Vivid Legend out of Chasing Hearts. I would imagine his stats are going to be much better, but the temper and the braking are going to, in the heart, they're going to stay pretty low. Everything else in the 60s will hit 70s. I don't know if they'll hit the 80s. I doubt it. So he may not be as good as one of his sisters. But we'll see. Maybe he'll impress. I like him a lot. I mean, he's doing well so far. I wonder what his ceiling is. From Vivid Legend, out of Chasing Hearts. I mean, he should be pretty good. So, I would think in a race like this, we expected to finish 4th. Again, he's still developing. His stats are still getting better. I would think at some point he's got to be able to win these type of races, even if he's not the favorite. If he's going to turn into a really strong horse long term for us. Valley King. See what you got, brother. Kayla, I think I feel like I've suggested so many to you. I just feel like so many of these would look good, but whatever you end up doing is completely up to you. Valley King, I feel like we haven't had a horse with red, you know, for a while, I should say. It's a little bit out of place there, but maybe that just worked. That may have just worked in our favor. Here's the drive of Valley King. And we got to catch the 3. He's put in some work. 2 is keeping up with us. It is a horse race in this grade 3. We're not going to get a chance to catch the 3, doesn't seem. And whoever that is. Great run, though. Great run. I'll take it. Yeah, I felt a lot of Vivid Legend and Chasing Heart in there. Definitely Chasing Heart. Race on the rough, yeah. That too. To be able to run that strong on the rough, that's a sign of good things to come. Jaden's champion. He's up in the Mars Stakes, 8 furlongs, second favorite behind Sunny Stage. He's already peaked. He's already peaked, man. Jaden, if you can pull this off, I don't know, there may be hope. Not a good start. But fortunately, we can sit at the back here, so maybe that actually works out better for us. Beautiful all white. Whose horse is that? Tough Factor. Don't really recognize that horse. Beautiful though. So for Mr. Champion here, I need to hold him because he's only got 47 stamina. So that just seems like he can only run for a furlong at max speed and then he's tapped. It's probably a really explosive burst if you're really patient at holding him, but it's like, how long, bro, before the race is over with? Like, he better freaking fly if I hold him a long time, you know what I mean? Okay, I think I gotta go now. Or unless I hold him like that guy is doing, but he was already there to begin with. No, Jaden got a good start. Maybe that actually worked for us. 8 furlong, Mars Stakes. And Jaden's champion, second favorite, gonna get it done. Wow. Yeah, I can't imagine if I started any later than that, that we wouldn't have won. We certainly would have probably been lost. Granted, I still don't really know what he's capable of in closing speed, because the stamina just makes it so weird to kind of predict what to do all the time. It's like I don't know. Great win. I mean, my goodness, like, wasn't really expecting that. I really felt like the stamina was going to kick our butt, but that was on the spurt. He held on, and great win there for Jaden's champion, and that's his second grade one. I mean, like I said, if he can win and get maybe a title or more than a couple of titles, depending on how we can win races with him, we would have to just do very strict sprinter breeding with him. Most importantly, broodmare that matches the same speed is vitally, vitally, vitally important, as I have preached. So, I mean, he should be. The stamina thing just bothers me, I guess. I was just like, why did they give him such bad stamina? It just doesn't make sense. Like, that's unexplainable. We just won that at 10 or 8 furlongs. Lead sprint? Yeah, I guess I should just run him in just grade 1 sprints. I did say I was going to try the GWS sprint with him, but I think I'd rather give that to Joker's card if he's available. Tokyo Derby, that's what we'll be trying him out again. Alright. Alright, so 2-year-olds will be here in a couple of weeks. Should be a good time. Fairy Dancer. Oh, I'm actually racing with this horse for once. I swear to you, like, you know what, it doesn't even matter what I've done in the past. What matters is what I'm doing now, right? I have no desire for this horse because close race not good. Which begs the, the question really of why I even bought the horse to begin with. I really can't tell you. There's a very good possibility I just completely looked over the fact that it was close race not good and instead of close race okay. Very good possibility I could have done that. And again, I'm not saying anything is really wrong with the horse. It's just who wants to breed with that ability? We've all seen what that leads to. It's a nightmare when you get your horses with close race not good. Nobody wants that in this game. I don't care how good the horse is. Nobody wants that ability as a part of having that horse. Not really. Golden Monster would be a fantastic broodmare. And when I mean fantastic, I mean like top notch as far as just reliable horse that's going to give you strong, fast foals. But close race not good throws so much of that potential away. You know what I mean? You know you can get horses with crazy super stats, but the second they get in a really close race, they're dunzos. They're completely done. You know, they're demotivated, they're out of the fight. That's what I'm referring to. Like, I don't care with Fairy Dancer. I do not. Cannot deal with... it was a headache dealing with Golden Monster when she had it. When we were very early game. And I love that horse, but like... Ugh. No. I have made a big emphasis on having horses without that ability, so... Yeah, I'm not willing to jump into that end of the pool there with Fairy Dancer. That's just not my liking. You messed up, see? Like, shut up, Silver. Whatever, bro. Like, why do you have horses with a close race not good? That's a better question. You know what I mean? Anyways, Burning Wind, he's up in the Caesars Cup. Second favorite behind Sedate Devil. She's going to be tough to beat. But, I'm feeling good with Burning Wind, man. And we have, 3 grade 1s with him on the dirt so far. So, again, he's not a bad horse. I mean, he's peaked, but, you know, if he was just a little bit faster still. I mean, thank goodness for his response. His toughness and his heart. That's going to carry him a while. That's always going to keep him competitive. So I love that. Burning Wind with the burning spirit of the tiger, lion, something, and insert animal of choice, and you could say the same thing, right? You know, the burning of the butterfly. I don't know, whatever. He has that type of spirit. So 8 rulers still with the record here. Maybe I should have gotten him, but it's too late for that, so it's all good. Had my fun. But he didn't really work well as a sire. I don't know if he just needs to be bred with very specific brood mares, you know what I mean? I feel like we have better ones now where it would really be, I think, a good test. But again, I missed the window, so that'll forever be a mystery. Maybe if he becomes available in the game at a later point, I'll give him a shot. We'll have stronger horses at that point, so I'd be interested to see, yeah. Like, he does actually improve your lines, or is he one of those studs in the game that just doesn't really help your lines do anything? He's just kind of just there. Feeling good with Burning Wind, though. It's a great thing. Nice and easy. He's on the decline as far as his stats, but if he can still win, that's really all that matters. Can definitely push a horse past their peak. Plenty of runoff. Oh, Revo, don't know if we'll need it, to be honest. Hold on, Burning Wind. Hold on, brother. Ah, force closing. Hold on there, dude. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Just gonna get there in time. Wow. Who is that closing? Was that Sedate Devil? Whew. Ran his heart out in the stretch. My goodness. 4th grade 1 win on the dirt. Yeah, he is getting it done for us still. I believe. It should be 4. 3 or 4. I think it's 4. Yeah, imagine. More speed. he can carry on and get to the finish line a little bit quicker. Yeah, so A-Double was closing, but we held on to win there. And yeah, I believe that's his 4th Grade 1 win on the dirt. So Burning Wind, looking to be a future dirt champion. It's been a while since we've actually had an original get a dirt champion title. In fact, it's been a long time. It's kind of depressing now that I think about it. My gosh. September Sky, she's going to be running a mile here in the London Crown Stakes. Stern Expert is apparently the competition of the day. Gotta say, I'm not feeling too threatened from this Diamond Plan out of Awesome Autumn filly here, who's still developing. So I think we should be okay to win this. Barring I do anything stupid, but, you know, that's no promise that I will or will not. All depends on my focus. That's all this game really is for me. Focus or lack of focus. For better or for worse. Today or tomorrow. Red or blue. Grass or dirt. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for the time being. Let's get this done, my girl. Good start. And we're off and racing. Gosh, she brakes so well, man. Oh my gosh, look at how clear she gets in front. That wasn't even a perfect start. That is a fantastic type of quality to have on a racehorse that is a front runner, man. A horse that can get out in front, create an easy gap by 2 lengths. You know what I mean? And we've all probably seen those horses, right? A true just front runner that just breaks from the gate like a speed rocket. And then it already has a 2-length buffer, you know, what seems like out of the first 100 meters down the stretch. Less than that. It's just incredible. Like, I don't really feel worried about her running this far ahead. We had the same race the last time out, and she made that look easy. So I think she's capable of doing this. Now I gotta get her going. Get her on the whip. Look how much stamina she's got left, man. Unless somebody's gonna be clawing at us really late here. September Sky is the real freaking deal. Oh, wow. Granted, that's 8 furlongs, but still, that's a tough race. You're running uphill for almost 3 furlongs. That's a tough course to navigate, and she makes that look easy. It's her 3rd Grade 1 win, September Sky. And she's almost 33% of the way there to the Mile Champ title as well. Man, she's making that look so easy. The good side of Awesome Autumn finally coming out, and it's in that filly. September Sky out of Diamond Plan. She really is like the best of both Awesome Autumn and Diamond Plan. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice to have, honestly. So good, 2 wins. 2 wins back-to-back right there. Burning Wind getting his 4th Grade 1 win on the dirt. So he's again from Flying Cowboy at a Fiery Dancer. So good dirt pedigree there. Didn't really think about that. I usually forget. I want to keep him on this dirt campaign. I really should have kept him in the GWS dirt. Diamond Cup? Oh, that's not for you. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know if he would have been capable of really winning out for the GWS dirt, though. That's my only concern. But there's still a chance. And he'll be in the blue. You know what? Let's do it. We're down in the points, but I mean, I still should focus on the title, too, with him. So we'll see. If we can't finish top 3 in this Long Beach Cup, then I'll just keep him into just winning dirt races so we can at least get a title with him. That is important. Valley King in a grade 2 in September. I mean, fine. He's still developing. Give him some time. September Sky, man, my goodness. Our stats don't look like anything crazy, but like I said, the pedigree of Diamond Planet Awesome Autumn is certainly in there, and it's helping her out a lot. She doesn't run like she has 64 stamina, you know what I mean? She runs as if she has like 75, 80. It's only 64, man. I mean, she's not the fastest horse, not even close, but she's fast enough with a great response rating, and her heart rating isn't good, but again, like, yeah, she's really just a really strong front runner. She's able to maintain quite well, and again, you look at her stats, I would be a little worried she couldn't do that, but she's proven she can make that happen. So I did say I was going to toss her in the sprint. Wait, she didn't have an impost for this? Are you kidding me? Wow. Yeah, I want to get her in the sprint right now. She'll be in the green. I think she's strong enough to handle that. Alright, so we still got a little bit going on here. Things are picking up. Year 36. Tossing her in the GWS sprint for the first time. Joker, we're going to give him another shot at the dirt race, because again, I want to know his dirt rating. He darn near won the Belmont. He's not a dirt horse, so. Fairy Dancer, I'll let the game take him away, or take her away. I keep calling him her. And yeah, we should be good to go. So 2-year-olds are approaching. Not challenging you, buzz off. Buzz off, bucko. I wonder if that should be a saying for a shirt with the duck quacking emoji we've talked about for, like, maybe merchandise. It's like the duck screaming it. Buck off. Oh, gosh. If nobody would wear it, I would wear it. Whether that's good or bad, you guys can be the judge. Summer Grand Prix, though, here with Solo Rider. It's Loving Carol. Favoritism over us in Solo Rider. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, Loving Carol's a good horse. Good abilities. Big race, okay. That's actually a really good ability to have. Gosh. I mean, statistically, that horse is better on the right side. Left side, I still don't know what our stamina or our temper is, so we can't really compare those. We're faster, though. Way better braking. And a better response, so Solo Rider is more with it, if you know what I mean. Like, Solo Rider will respond quickly to what needs to happen. Loving Carol kind of wants to do its thing. Interesting horse, though. I'm not going to lie. If I saw that horse pop up in the shop, I'm not saying I would 100% buy, but I mean, in the important categories, the stats are all where I wanted them to be. But this horse is the same age as us, right? So not going to be available probably for a while. Bummer, oh bummer. But it doesn't mean I won't have a chance. In fact, I just need to look for races with this. Oh, I see you down there. Like, this dude gets so much strength, it seems, from everybody in the pedigree. I know I've talked about it. It's just like, we haven't had a horse like this strong from like a mediocre parent. Like, it seems like in ages, if not ever, really. Like, he's quite clearly the strongest of his 3-year-old group. It's not even close. He's still undefeated as we speak. Big test here, though, Loving Carol in the field, and then whoever else is around that I'm not really worried about. But I think he's strong enough to make this work for us. Alright, Solo. Let's go. Put him away. Put him away, my boy. He's got a great run. He's got plenty of stamina left to go. Loving Carol is closing, but nah, man. Solo Rider is the real freaking deal. We're still undefeated with this guy. Easy win at 11. It's only his third grade 1, but he's on a roll. We're undefeated. Moon Trapper. To think Diamond Planet Moon Trapper could give us these type of horses, maybe if we actually stick to that, give or take, maybe we'll get a dud here and there, but I'm really curious about using that as a family. If they can give us solo rider type of horses, these are the horses I've really been wanting. Again, some of the stats are not impressive. We can build on that. At least with Solo Rider. I mean, we'll obviously use him as a sire. I think he's doing well enough already to earn a spot. It just seems like the pedigree is really working with just the quality of strength. So it's like I want to keep that going if that's the case. Who knows? This family could be... I don't know. Golden Time's up, Dublin Derby, 12 furlongs, blah, blah, blah. We're not the favorite. We'll just handle our business. But, I mean, just think about it. Moon Trapper, Desert Diver, Aunt B. That's it. That's the extent of her family. Desert Diver is a father, Aunt B is a mother. They gave us Moon Trapper. We bred Moon Trapper with Diamond Plan to give us Solo Rider, who is our first and only undefeated original we've ever had in all the years of me playing this game, with 3 grade 1s so far as 3-year-old campaign. Now we got to get him back in that GWS Turf Hunt. Can't forget. Like, I'm just wondering, Diamond Planet Moon Trapper, do I do them again next year? You know, do we do them again next year just to see what we can get? Like, if we get another quality horse like Solo Rider, then that to me is a clear sign. They just work extremely well as a breeding pair, and they're kind of like a secret sauce to getting super horses, which I will be completely okay with. I loved Moon Trapper. I was really kind of bummed out she couldn't win grade 1s. I wanted that for her. So, yeah, I think it'd be awesome to obviously know that she could be more of a contribution than we really could have ever imagined, you know? Like, Solo Rider is easy to work with. We haven't really been challenged by anybody yet so far. I know he's at his peak pretty much with the fast growth type, but still, the dude is like... Dude is winning, is winning him by quite comfortable margins. Again, I just wouldn't expect that from a Moon Trapper foal. Just very, like, wow. Sometimes the horses you expect, or the ones you don't. It's a crazy world in Gallop Racer, man. It really kind of is when you think about it. It's fine. We have a long way to go. Gosh, that the first absolutely obliterates, man. Still a long way to go, though. Furlong and a half. Can he close? Can he close? 7 is still too far. It's a great run, but I don't know if we're going to get there in time to catch the 7. No. Too late. To think. Weren't he supposed to win that race? Could have easily won it. Definitely should have kept him closer. Didn't realize Fairy Dance. Wow. The just released Fairy Dancer that I didn't run with? Is that the secret to that horse? Just getting him as far ahead as possible, so you avoid the close race. Okay. I don't want that pressure, and again, I don't want that ability on our horses. It's bad idea. Bad idea. Good luck, Fairy Dancer. Congratulations. Not bothered. Frugal Art. She's up 12th. A little bit tougher than I imagine. Hopefully not. Yeah, they're on the track. It's a beautiful night for racing, whatever. Let's just get to it. Kind of want to see the 2-year-olds, man. Another group. Another group of a lot of horses we have to figure things out with. That quickly. Like, we still haven't even figured out half of the 3-year-olds. We know September Sky, we know Solo Rider, we know Joker's Card. Sedate Answer, don't know. Shallow Light, don't know. Jaden's Champion, kinda know, but still a little bit questionable. You know, like, still figuring out some horses here. And then just got another batch of 6. About to be ready to hit the track for the first time. Literally pretty much after this race, within a week. And the cycle begins again. So yeah, man. I just hope nobody in this batch has bad stamina. Like 48 worth, you know. If they all have at least mid-50s and higher, that's not ideal, but that's doable. Anything under... Realistically, anything under 60, like, is... Depends on the horse. You may struggle, you may not. I don't want anything close to a low 50 or a high 40. I just 60 and up, man. 60 and up is very doable. You can still win a lot of competitive races. When it's in the 40s, when it's dipping in the 40 range, man. Just dipping a toe in the 40s, like, no, bro. It makes life a lot harder in this game for no reason, and I would just rather not have to be stressed out about that in the video game, so I would rather just avoid it. Thank goodness Frugal Lark has got the endurance to run the long way and to be okay with doing it. Put her away. Who is this? Petite Creek. Wow. Really giving us a run for our money. Frugal Lark. Close race. Okay. You see how important that ability is to have when it's okay and not good? It helps Frugal Lark win a race like that against Petite Creek, who's a very good horse. But I'm just in rhythm with Frugal Lark. That's my girl, man. That's my girl. Great run from her. She gets another grade 1. Her third at 12 furlongs. Yeah. That's why close race okay is what you want to have. Obviously. Whew. Man. Racking up the wins, that's for sure. Solo Rider is 128 for the mid. Golden Time is 133 for the mid. Impressive. Frugal Lark, she's out there at 124 for the long. Joker's card is 125 on the dirt. 4-year-old turf, none of our horses here. 4-year-old dirt. Burning Winds at a 128. They're actually doing... Why do I have... Wait. I thought the Dream Cup was... But... Huh? Have we gotten to it that quickly already? Okay, Dream Sprint. Gosh. Blues... I feel like he's the most suitable, but is he really fast enough to keep up with these horses? 5 furlongs? Toxic Blonde? I mean, we gotta give her a shot, right? Close race. So I'm gonna go ahead and just try it with Toxic Blonde. I mean, I still don't think we really have a horse capable of, like, winning against these other horses in the Dream Cup yet. So I figure it doesn't really hurt to just kind of try whoever I'm feeling at the moment. She's going to have odds of like 11th, 12th, or 13th, or last. And it's last by 7... in other words, they're saying, what is she even doing here? How does she even get allowed to walk in the paddock? Oh my goodness. Oh dude, that's... Oh man, that's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah, I keep forgetting this thing and the other stuff are different, so I always forget. Yeah, I certainly probably should have used a different horse. I thought it was not this race. Diamond Plan. Wow. To think I could have used Diamond Plan. If he set the record, he can. Okay, yeah. Well, hey, not every day you get to race with your slower than slow original, according to the game in the Dream Cup Sprint here. But hey, she's in the Hall of Fame. I would have liked to have raced her in at least one of these races. I can't imagine she's going to be able to hang on with these horses. There's no way. She will try her heart out, but that's it, man. It's a mad sprint up a hill. She finished in 14th, but she didn't get completely smoked. I mean, oh man. She's not that type of horse. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about this race. I certainly would have used Diamond Plan or one of those dudes. Maybe even Autumn. Granted, like, racing with her actually would give me anxiety. I take that back. Not her. I would have used one of the other dudes, but, yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. Dude's just absolutely insulting me as we come in last place. Ah, wipe that stupid look off your face. Okay, Fairy Dancer. I'm like, who do we lose? I forgot. He was the only original, like, in-game original that was still here. To think, all of our horses, with the exception of Frugal Arc and Golden Time, are originals now. Lovely. Alright, we're going to get you back in the GWS turf, buddy. So, Diamond Cup. Yep. Let's go. Alright, you're good. You're good. Joker's good. Sedate. I think you're good, Jaden. You're good. Mr. King, you're good. Alright. Frugal and Golden Time. Mr. Time. You're on a roll, dude. Well, should have won that derby, but feel good. 10 to 13. Only one grade 1. We got to start improving that fast. Leads S. Sure. Should be winnable. Frugal Arc. Just keep showing the world why you are so much better than what they may give you credit for. She's winning everywhere. I wonder if she's capable of going into the sprint right now. It'd be a little bit of a late entry. I mean, we have time. I don't really want to... I want to leave those races open for the other horses. Runner in the Chestnut Stakes. 11 furlongs. Perfect. Alright. Well, guys, 2-year-olds are here. 5 of them. And they're all fillies. Bionic Club. Ooh. Wee. I like Bionic Club a lot. I can't remember if we... I thought we used them early game, though, didn't we? Thought we did. Pink Amber. Not good temper. Flexible. Grit. Likes pack. Fillies. Sustained growth type. Some interesting horses. Prior Fair. Front Runner. Gate Rocket. Fast Pace. Okay. Simple Moon. Tender Value. Actually some... Gosh, to think our 2-year-olds are going to be running against these horses if I don't pick them up. Wow. It's quite some tempting options here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Ray Babe. Hates pack. Solo runner. Where's she wanna? She's a front runner, so that's easy. Just get her out to the front. Good on both turf and dirt. And she can run fast. That means you can set her at whatever pace she wants at the front, and she'll be okay with it, even if it's fast. Wow. Hates pack. So a horse that really wants to run by herself, like Butterfly Effect. I'm not a fan of the stats. The speed is good. The stamina is not good. 6 to 10. I want to work with Ray Babe, but this kind of feels like going backwards for breeding, though. 6 breaking for Tender Club. Wow. Even Fan and Proud Steel. Even Fan's kind of tempting. Proud Steel. Spurt, Stretch Burst, Fast Pace, okay. But like, if we're racing at the back, like, let's be honest, we don't need any of these horses, honestly. It's no shade to the horses, I'm just like... I just feel like it's just replacing good horses with other good horses that are like at the same level. I just don't want to keep doing that. Like, we got to start building quality on top of that. Little Vixen, let's go ahead and get her. Actually, let's see how much they all cost. Mythical, she's 45k from Moonbeat Lee's Gold. I'm giving her no faith. Soy Conquistador, she's 114k, but actually, let's just go ahead and start from the top. Little Vixen. From Diamond Planet of Pink Gemstone. She should be a blast. Soy Conquistador. Or excuse me, Miss Vaporwave, she's next. From Moonbee out of Awesome Autumn. Nozawa's got control of this filly, so she should be a blast as well. Mythical. From Moonbee at Lee's Gold. They're not giving her any hope. Oh, they're not giving this girl any hope. But we will still see what she's capable of. Soy Conquistador. Next filly from Diamond Planet of Chasing Hearts. I like the stretch rating. Sheba's got him. That's her, not him. Sheba is him who has her, is what I was trying to say. But, you know, 3:13 a.m. That type of night, not making sense. Vivid Eyes. From Vivid Legend of the Moon Trapper. Now, I'm curious if this horse is better than what we think it could be. With a different sire. But a Moon Trapper still is the same broodmare. Just would be more verification that she could actually be a really quality broodmare for us. And in a way I would never think. Yep, I don't need to buy any of those horses. So we got 2-year-olds. They're all here. Who do I think has the biggest potential? That's kind of who I want to race first. Diamond Planet Pink Gemstone, Moonbee Awesome Autumn, Diamond Planet Chasing Hearts, Vivid Legend Moon Trapper. I am so curious. Six Furlongs for you. She'll be first up. Second will be Soy Conquistador from Vivid Legend, or Diamond Planet Chasing Hearts. Gonna get you in this race. And then Little Vixen, Diamond Planet Pink Gemstone. I might toss you in a grade 1, to be honest. That's how we started your mother. But it's going to be a while before you can do one. But I'm still going to try anyways. I think she'll be ready for it. Pink Gemstone has proven that her foals are usually ready to go into grade 1s pretty early. Miss Vaporwave from Moonbee out of Autumn Autumn. I'll start you off into grade 3. That's fine. You should be strong enough to handle that. And the little old mythical that gosh, there's no love given to this horse at all. I hope she's better than that, so I can tell the game to kiss, you know, our butts collectively. So there we are. We have a lot of racing in July. My goodness. Well, let's see how many more races we have left. So we'll at least, again, like to get through the first two-year-old races. And then probably call it from there. I'm getting tired. And that's usually always a good time to probably end the recording before it just ends up getting really chaotic. So, let's see how many races we actually have left here in July. So, Joker's card is up. September Sky will be up. You're on the 3rd, 4th. Ah, gosh. 6 more races. No, 7 more races. Gosh, that's a lot, bro. 8. It's so much. It's so much, man. I didn't realize we had this many to go. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's just do the tack. Because, gosh, I'm tired. Getting through 8 more races is really kind of pushing it. Not going to lie. I'm going to give them all tack because I think they deserve it. We usually do our trying to prove whatever thing, but they all look alike too. I don't want the headache. Let's just go ahead and give them tack now. So this is Diamond Planet Pink Gemstone. I want to give her kind of the look of her mother. Well, let's do something different with it. Let's do like predominantly pink with the white or something like that. There it is. The ears, of course. Pay homage to pink. And I think we'll just do pink. Blinkers. There she is. Bandages, give her all 4. White with the pink. And shadow roll. Little Vixen. Could always give her a different color to make her stand out a little bit more different. But granted, I can't remember. I thought pink had a white shadow roll too. I kind of like the contrast of this. I don't know what the color is, like burgundy. I like that a little bit better. I think we're going to do this for Little Vixen. Hopefully you guys approve. Miss Vaporwave. She's just kind of got to look all sorts of just wild, really. That's just kind of got to be the look. Give her a hood as well. Actually, who is she from again? Moon being Autumn Autumn, right? Yeah. Moon had a hood, so I kind of have an idea, but I don't know how it'll look. She is the high... Gosh, her high socks are beautiful. I really don't want to mess with that. Yeah, she has to look chaotic. That's actually just kind of the vision that's in my head. And not like in a bad way. It's just like... I just feel like for her, she has to represent a lot of uncertainty. Because that's always been the pedigree for Moonbee, King Bee. We knew they were good horses, but we didn't know how good they were going to be. That's literally been the theme of the entire family. And what we find out usually is that they always end up being better than what they look like. So I would like, you know, that to fit. And I want to give her something a little bit different. So the black and the yellow we haven't really tried as a combination in a while. And that powder blue shadow roll. I think realistically, it would look a lot better in real life than it does in the game, you know. I think with a beautiful horse, the way, you know, I think it would look a lot better in person. Little Vixen, you're from Moonbee and Lee's Gold. I'm actually going to just give you a shadow roll. And orange doesn't work. That color just looks kind of faded. I feel like we used that color combo quite a bit. Ah, no. I wanted the green with, green with the black. Actually, the white probably looks a little bit better, doesn't it? So we'll just stick with that with her, I guess. Oh, Vixen, or excuse me, Mythical. There she is. I think that works for her. Soy Conquistador from Diamond Plan out of Chasing Hearts. Not touching those high socks, so no bandages for her. I mean, does she even look like the real horse? I guess I should look it up, huh? I suppose that'd be something we should do. Just have to double check. No, not really. I mean, definitely, not from what I'm seeing. So I guess we should just do kind of whatever we want with her, right? The hood seems to be part of this family's tradition, though. I think it makes these fillies stand out. In particular, but gosh, that doesn't really make sense. I mean, but granted, the horse doesn't look like the real horse, so it's like, are we trying for realism still? If the horse doesn't even look like the horse, the only thing I could do is give it, you know, shadow roll here. I feel like we've just done this on like a lot of horses. It doesn't really stand out. You know what I mean? Especially with Solo Rider it looks like. Yeah. Kind of torn. I really don't know what to do. But, it's all we really could do, unless we were to just totally go off the reservation there. Give her, like, yellow and black kind of hood combination. I mean, that's different at least. We try to get a little bit of a black and yellow theme kind of going with some of our horses. Granted, this is a completely new color. It has nothing with Chasing Hearts in it, really. But I feel like it's a little bit different. I don't know. But Galaxy Star, maybe that family has yellow. We should probably still try to keep that different. Because again, the horse doesn't even look like the actual Soy Conquistador, so I feel like if we're trying for realism, it just doesn't really make sense at this point. What I could do is the powder blue, the red. Still looks kind of weird, and then the shadow roll. It's kind of a variation of Chasing Hearts colors, so like I said, I don't want to touch. I mean, I could give her like 2 bandages on her front, but I kind of like how her front It's kind of like a mid-sock look, so I don't really want to touch that, you know? And if I did, what would I do? That. It's actually not a bad look for her, to be honest. I think it's kind of fitting. And again, still letting you know she's the Chasing Hearts girl, so I guess we'll keep her like that for the time being. Vivid Eyes. From Vivid Legend on a Moon Trapper. A lot of these fillies come from families where their mothers have pretty much ran with hoods for the most part, so... Granted, she doesn't have to have one, but... I feel like it'd be fitting. I was gonna try something, but I feel like we've already done that. Is that blue? It can't. Doesn't look like blue. This looks like blue to me, and then it's like, oh, it's actually not the color. Vivid Eyes. I don't know what to do with you. Whites just feel so bland. Maybe black and blue. Yeah, we really haven't done. Yeah, I'm trying to use more of the colors that actually match my silks. I feel like I've kind of drifted away from that, so maybe I should get back to it. The black shadow roll. Is that black and blue? Or should look better with blue and black. I feel like we've done the all blue bandages quite a bit, though, to be honest. The black and blue, does that even look that much better? I mean, I kind of like her look. Vivid Legend and Moon Trapper. And I kind of want her to have that aggressive look, I guess. Well, there's the tack for all of our girls. And I think they all look good, so I can't wait to see them on track. Because like I said, we have so much racing left in July. And me trying to get through it now would be a real struggle and probably wouldn't be an enjoyable time for you guys or for me, but mainly for you guys. So we'll end it there because, gosh, I feel like I've actually been recording quite a bit. It should be a long episode, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We'll have all the 2-year-olds and all the good stuff happening, so a lot of racing in the next episode for sure. Like, gosh, we're really now at the meat and potatoes of like the season starting. Still trying to figure out exactly what to do in the GWS Sprint, you know, with a couple of horses, and then trying to still figure out the other half. And now we have this new batch, and then still trying to win with some of the older ones. It's a lot happening, man. It's a lot happening right now. It's like, oh my gosh, oh man, it's so much happening. And like, we have a lot of young horses too. We only have 4 horses that are over the age of 4. That means everybody else is 3 and younger. So, so many young horses to work with. Like, some of these horses building the foundation for the future. Cleopatra, Galaxy Star already have. Burning Wind could be a potential sleeper for a decent dirt line. Valley King, still don't know. Jaden's Champion, same thing. Sedate Dancer, no idea. Joker's Card, looks like he'll be reliable on the turf for us. September Sky, she's showing Olive Diamond Planet and Autumn Autumn. She appears like she could be another Cleopatra, Galaxy Star, Butterfly Effect type of filly. So we're building consistency with the girls, the right girls. That's good. Shallow Light, no idea. Solo Rider, obviously he's already proven himself to be worthy of being a good sire for us long term. 77 stamina finally revealed. Fast growth type, but again, this is why he's so strong. 83 speed, 77 stamina, 96 braking, and 87 response. Right side is not that impressive, but when you have a left side like that, hey, that can help you win a lot of races. And only 1 ability with Stretch Burst. Undefeated, 7 for 7 with 3 grade 1s. I just noticed Shinsuke Nak. I'm like, why do I hear Shinsuke Nakamura's music playing? I guess that's because my playlist ended. I'm like, I don't think this type of music is in the playlist that I'm listening to, and it's not. Oh my goodness. If anybody knows who that guy is, I guess shout out to you. But most of you are like, who the heck is Shinsuke Nakamura? Don't worry about it. So yeah, I mean, I think we have horses that are obviously going to be building for the future. Golden Time, Frugal Lark. Like, we have long-term horses. We're getting stronger horses, getting better ones. Just trying to figure out the right breeding pairs, the really strong studs, the reliable studs, the really good brood mares. I think the brood mares are even more important. A Diamond Plan type of stud is pretty much always going to give you a decent horse for the most part. Jaden's Champion, his only thing is his bad stamina. Without that, he'd be a multi-time winning Grade 1 horse right now. And granted, he's got 2 Grade 1s somehow. We've actually won the last 2, but that stamina is so bad. Again, I've talked about it all episode. Like, I just don't want to put that in with the breeding line. But point being, we're getting stronger horses, getting better horses. I'm just still trying to figure out exactly, like, the family to focus on for the super horse, like we did in Gallop Racer 3. There's so much variety and options for us in this game. I want to try out as much as we can. That way we can really try to zero in on the best horses. You guys are obviously going to help with that in year 37 starting off, so I feel like we'll be able to kind of... I want to just make sure that the quality of horses in our pool that we have to work with are reliable enough to know that we should get a good foal every time we do breeding. You know, for whatever it's worth. Sprinter, endurance, dirt, turf, whatever. So just trying to figure out the best horses to use for that. Obviously. Because there was a line that I was really kind of like focusing on as far as like one that I felt really close to. I don't even know if maybe the Vivid Legend Chasing Hearts line. Kind of Stargazing, which I don't even think any of his foals are hitting the track yet. In fact, his foals are only 1 years old, actually. But yeah, none of these families, I guess, are... Maybe Moontrapper. Diamond Plan and Moontrapper with Solo Rider for sure. This feels like a family I would like to kind of stay close to. Because, again, I loved Moontrapper as a horse. She just couldn't achieve serious Grade 1 status. But everything else beneath that, she was really, really good at it. So, yeah, this is kind of a family that I would like to see work. Again, we have another Moontrapper foal here. And from Vivid Legend, it's Vivid Eyes. So Vivid Legend's proven to be a good sire, so I can't imagine this horse would be bad. I just wonder if Vivid Legend and Moontrapper will work better. I guess we'll see. But appreciate you guys for love and support. And yeah, we'll be back with Gallop Racer 2004 here very soon. Till next time, though, Horse Racing Gamer sent out. Hope you have a fantastic day. We'll see you later, and good night. Goodbye.